Each week, Aaron connects melodies and memories with fans and artists from all genres of life. When all else in life is gone, only music will be left to leave the legacy of life's adventures. Please welcome your host for the Gainin Fast on Memphis podcast, Aaron Schreiber.
So it says we're live on YouTube. I don't even know if we're live on Facebook. We got some watchers coming. If you guys are watching tonight, you guys do see the poster has changed a bit. Due to the storms across everywhere right now, Job had to actually reschedule. So we're going to postpone tonight's show, and we're going to bring him back. We already have a new date, so let me make sure all this is up and running. Hey, what's up, Rich? How you guys doing tonight? So yeah, unfortunately, you guys, as you guys heard, we are going to have to postpone tonight's show. But thank you guys for still tuning in. We're still going to put on like, 20, 30 minutes or something, have a little fun. I got a couple guests down here with me. Hey, what's up, Rich? So I'm kind of excited for that. So we're going to, this weather is crazy.
Sorry, I was just making sure that we were on Facebook. We are.
Let's go ahead and put you up on the screen too. Let's go ahead. All right, there we go.
Look at me. I should have shaved.
Yeah, right. So you guys are just tuning in. We do have to, unfortunately, postpone tonight's show. Just because it's been crazy out there. But like I said, we do have a new date. So as you can see, we are gonna come back Monday. So Monday night, what's up, Will? Monday night we're gonna have Job on. Tuesday night we're gonna have Ryan Nelson on. So it's gonna be a back-to-back chaotic week next week, I think. So yeah, we will Job will be coming back on Monday night, February 22nd, the night before Ryan Nelson comes out and we finish off the Race Rowdy Takeover. But yeah, tonight I just decided to throw together something and just have some fun.
Texas is blaming me, by the way.
Dude, see, you just got back from Texas.
I did. I just got back from Texas, went out there for a job interview, and I have some friends out that way, and they said that it's all my fault, that they now have 10 inches of snow and black ice and everything's shutting down because I brought the weather from Kenosha.
And our guest tonight is in Texas.
Yep. Yep. So blame it on me. Sorry.
If you guys are just tuning in tonight, we are rescheduling tonight's show or postponing it. We do have a couple guests that are going to come in tonight. I have in studio. We're just going to have some fun with it. But yeah, JC and I are just going to sit here and talk and have a good time for, I don't know, till about what, 7:30 or so.
I don't know. We'll just mess around.
Yeah, for a little bit.
Right.
I know some people wanted to tune in and have some fun tonight.
And feel free to comment and do whatever you want to. I mean, let's have some fun together tonight.
Yeah, so
it's kind of a free for all.
Like I said, we are rescheduling the show for Monday. So where Joe Fortner is at, he has no power right now. And earlier we were like, hey, just charge your phone up, we'll be good. And then about, I don't know, 30 minutes ago, 45 minutes ago, we're like, oh wait, it's dark out. We have no lights.
You could have done candles. I think that would have been kind of cool.
Oh, that would have been so candlelit Joe Fortner. Yeah, I don't know, man. That would have been. I see Jillian running.
There goes Jillian running through the background. Hi, Jillian.
So yeah, if you guys want to see, we'll go ahead and let me go ahead and get this off.
Oh, here we go.
Well, so this is my special guest tonight. That I said I had a couple special guests in studio. So we have these two guys. What's up, guys? Do you have your microphone?
Yeah, get your microphone up there.
Talk to your microphone. Can you talk?
Wait, yeah.
It's not working. You might have to unmute them.
Is his
Oh, turn the microphone on.
Yeah, his microphone's not on. There goes Jillian running again.
Turn the switch on.
Yeah.
There you go.
There you go. Now talk, buddy.
Hey.
There we go.
All right, Bill has to ask a big question. Go ahead, buddy. Like I said, we're just gonna come here and just have some fun for a little bit, and as people come on in, streaker. I don't know why I hit streaker.
No,
I don't know.
You don't want to see any of that on this show.
Bill's question. Yeah, we don't need any Super Bowl streakers. So what's your question, Bill? Go ahead. Former guest Bill Jans. Hey, if anybody wants to come on, I can actually share a link and we can have some guests on tonight too.
That could be fun.
If anybody wants to come on and for the next 20 minutes, we'll just have fun for the next 20 minutes. Let's go ahead and post the link. So I'm gonna post a link in here. Just make sure. Yeah, you guys go ahead and click that. Talking about Jillian. Yeah, she's bouncing around, guys. So she's down here. So there's the link. If anybody wants to come on the show tonight, we could bring you guys on. We're just gonna be live for like 20 minutes while we let everybody know that come in that we are rescheduling tonight's show with Joe Fortner. Unfortunately, there is no power in Texas where he's located tonight. So Yeah, we're gonna reschedule for Monday night. He'll be back. But yeah. So Jackson, I gotta ask you a question, buddy.
Mm.
We played a game the other night. You didn't like it too much. You gotta tell me about it. What game do we play?
Wasn't it a Evil?
What is it?
Wasn't it a Evil?
Resident Evil. So let's see. Hold on. Let's see what. What am I having Eric on, dude? Yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
If I get to 1,000 episodes, maybe I'll ask him. If I ever hit 1,000 episodes, so my 100th show, he gave me the guitar. I'll put out an invite for him on my 1,000th episode if I ever get there. Okay. Seriously, that's what I'll do. If I ever get to that far, I will send a letter in and just see what he says or see if I can get him on for that episode. If I get that far, there's my goal, my end goal.
I'll fly back here for that.
I'm setting it right now. My end goal would be
I will fly back here for that.
Church on my 1,000th episode. If I ever get, I mean, that's like, if I do what, 25 up, well, one show a week. That's 50. Well, I do about 54 a year.
10 years?
10 years to about 1,000.
No, that's 20 years.
20. Okay.
For 1,000 episodes.
So
Is that my math?
Yeah. I'd be close to almost 60 years old. I'll be late 50s. Okay.
All right.
All right. There you go. There's your answer, Bill. There's your answer. So 20 years from now, maybe if I ever hit 1,000 episodes,
I'll be 71 years old at that point. So,
or if he ever reaches out and wants to come on, hey, I ain't gonna say no. So Jackson, you got scared at this game, man. You got to tell me about this. So I introduced my oldest to Resident Evil, which good and bad. I mean, he had some nightmares. So what'd you like about it?
Well, the best part I think is when you first try to get in, because I mean the part where you have to pull the lever and the door opens is when the my favorite part.
Here's your favorite part. You didn't like anything else after that when the
No.
zombies start coming at you?
Yes, no.
What other games have you been playing lately? I mean, you were on the podcast a couple weeks ago or so. I mean, what other games have you been playing?
I've been playing there's this new game called Super Mario 3D World. That's well.
It's okay, Bubba. Avery, do you want to talk for a minute?
Yeah.
Avery, you talk. Why don't you tell me about school, buddy? Tell me how's school. Actually, you go back to school in person tomorrow. Are you excited to go see your friends?
Yes.
What friends are you excited to see?
Today a lesson.
Yeah. You're excited to see those friends and just be in person again and see your teachers. Yeah, no more computers, right? And then Jackson's gonna follow up soon.
it's way more fun being in school, isn't it?
Okay, so I'm gonna ask you guys a couple questions. So Daddy's show is sponsored by a thing called Pod Decks that we have. So I have a couple Pod Deck questions I'm gonna ask the kids before. I mean, if we have anybody that wants to join us, like I said, the link is in the comments. You could click that link, and I will bring you on. You could ask any questions or just come chat with us for a little bit. We're gonna be live for another 10-15 minutes. But do you prefer superheroes that wear capes? Do you like superheroes that wear capes or superheroes that don't wear capes?
Well, kind of superheroes that don't wear capes.
Why is that?
Because I
Hold them.
like it. I don't know why actually.
What about you, Avery? Do you like capes or no capes on your superheroes?
Yeah, Kate.
You like capes? Yeah. Okay. Let's see. What is the worst superhero movie you've ever seen?
The worst superhero movie I ever seen? Superman.
Well, Superman. What about you, Avery?
Batman.
Batman. Oh man, they're throwing some classics on
Green
the bus.
Lantern.
Yeah,
Green
I
Lantern.
don't think I've ever seen Green Lantern.
I like Ryan Reynolds, but that was bad.
I never really got into too many superhero.
That was
gigs.
bad. He even said that was bad.
Okay, well, Jackson and Avery, what superhero that you've ever seen has the best hideout? Like Batman has the Bat Cave. What superhero has the best hideout?
Maybe Batman. Maybe.
No, you're just going to take Daddy's answer. Okay.
Yes.
What about you, Avery?
Superman.
Superman? Where's Superman's hideout though? Oh, he has
Yeah.
he has some cool places. Remember that one? What was that one? The first one where he flies and He's in like that ice cave, dude. That was a
Fortress of Solitude.
that was the classic. Those old Superman. Yeah, I gotta go back and show them.
Both Robert and Jennifer say the Hulk was a bad movie.
The Hulk. See, yeah, okay. I
Yeah,
can
it's
see the
kind of
Hulk.
a bad movie.
That was kind of a bad movie.
Okay, here's one. What hero, or no, actually, we'll do this. What villain would you want to be for 24 hours? If you could be any villain.
Ooh.
I would be.
I'm going with Joker. I'm calling it right now. No one else in this room could call it. I'm going with Joker.
Let me think about it.
I want to be Dr. Evil.
Ooh, okay.
Yeah.
I would be Bowser from Mario.
You be Bowser?
Uh-huh.
God, we make one hell of a group so far. What about you, Avery? Who would you be? One villain. One villain.
Hey, Brian.
Mushrooms.
Who?
Who? Was it like? Wait, did you say the cat, mushrooms, and the?
Yes.
Oh. Wait, you mean?
If you guys are just tuning in, we're just going to be live for the next 10, 15 minutes or so. Our guest did have to postpone tonight. We are rescheduled for Monday, February 22nd. We're going to do back-to-back shows next week. Joe Fortner on Monday night, Ryan Nelson on Tuesday night. But we just we knew some people were going to be tuning in, and we just want to kind of have a little show, throw a little something together for everybody tonight. So I brought the kids on
And the big kid.
and the big kid. Okay, here's one. If you were a superhero, Jackson and Avery, if you guys were a superhero, what would your single be? So if you had like Batman has the Batman or the bat in the sky to call him, what would yours be?
Well, mine would probably be like a sound that attracts me, like a sound or something.
You'd want a sound.
Uh-huh.
So like they put like an ultrasonic sound out that only you would be able to hear, like a dog whistle.
I know what your
There you
signal
go.
would be. No, not that one. No. It'd be a big leaf
Oh,
of some kind.
That's more as like follow your nose.
Yeah.
That was funny. I was talking to Joe Fortner. We were talking about we talked earlier about, you can still come on tonight and we'll make it work. And then right before we're like, oh wait, no lights. I'm like, yeah, we just totally let that go. No one thought about lights and everything else. Oh, there's a good one. Robert, actually Jackson, go ahead and get the microphone. There we go.
Oh, how was the
So,
Kiss concert?
Robert wants to know how the Kiss concert was that Daddy and Grandpa took you to.
Well, I will give it like 8 out of 10, maybe.
8 out of 10.
8 out of 10. I'll take that. Wow.
Yeah.
So tell me, what was it like, man? That was your first concert. You had your face painted up like, what was it, Gene Simmons? Yeah. So how was it?
Well, I liked it because when I first went, like at the very end when I started to leave, I saw him just walk and I got to see him finally up close. I had been waiting to.
Oh, the band?
Uh-huh.
Oh.
That was cool, huh?
Yeah.
So,
That's cool. Let's see. I was looking for any more questions. Avery, we got to get you to a concert. Who do you want to go see, Avery? If you could go to a concert right now, who do you want to go see?
Hulk Hogan.
Hulk Hogan.
You want to go see Hulk Hogan in concert? What about artists, like the play music? Who do you want to go see play music and sing to you? There we go.
Eric Church.
I think we can all take that.
I'd say Queen.
So what was your Queen? What was the best part of the Kiss concert you went to and the best part of the Queen concert
Well,
you
the
went
Queen
to?
concert is when the first part when it started, I just like the songs. I would give it 5 stars and Kids 4.5.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. This kid wants to start rating some stuff.
I think
That's kind
so.
of fun.
That's pretty cool.
Hulk played bass. Jerry Cole. Hulk does play bass, man. I've seen that
Mhm.
video. I gotta show that to Avery. You're wearing Hulk Hogan colors too, man. Or is that Winnie the Pooh?
No, so good. That's are you ready, Avery?
Is that Bart
that's
Simpson?
Bart Simpson.
Bart Simpson, yeah.
Honestly, if this kid had an alter ego, it'd probably be Bart Simpson.
Yeah.
I'm not gonna lie. I mean, he's funny and he's a little shit sometimes.
Yeah.
Right, Avery? Yeah.
Avery.
Just say yes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Avery, tell me something funny. Tell me a funny joke or something funny.
What chicken chow?
Why did chicken cross the road? Or why did Cheech and Chong cross the road? Okay, why did Cheech and Chong cross the road? Why, Avery?
Why did the chicken cross the road, baby?
They got Iggy outside.
There's only one
Oh,
reason
man.
why Cheech and Chong crossed the road. though.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So, hey guys, if anybody wants to come on and just chit chat or anything else, the link is in the comments. You might have to scroll up a little bit.
Oh, here, you know what I can do? Let me
Or
let
you
me
can
pin
pin
that.
it. Like I said, we're gonna be live probably only for a couple more minutes or so. Just so everybody knows that we are rescheduled for Monday. I'll go ahead and change the event, everything else, and put all the new flyers
There
out
we
here later on tonight and get that out there. But yeah, if anybody wants to come on and just say hey or anything else, you guys are more than welcome to. Wait, you walking over here now?
Yeah.
He's bouncing around.
He's
Just
going to be
kidding.
on all three cameras.
Oh, Avery. Oh, you left your brother with a microphone. That could be bad news, dude. What? Oh, you want some snow? Oh, yeah. Hey. No, my barrel. Actually, I'm heading down there. So yeah, anybody that's actually in the Nashville area or Lynchburg, I'm heading down there at the end of February, the 28th. So far, unless the weather decides to say no. Down there, and I'm going to the Raised Rowdy takeover on Sunday, February 28th. At Live Oak. I think it's at Live Oak. Or it's Rowdy on the Row. I think it is. So I'm sure once it comes out, I'll go ahead and share it. But it's gonna be fun. We're gonna go down there and pick up our barrels, and I think Frazy's coming down with us, and Emily, and we're just gonna take the trailer and head down there and pick our stuff up, and then turn around and come right back. But it's gonna be a quick trip and fun. But hey guys, you guys went on and played in the snow today. I want one more thing, and I'll let you guys go for the night. And JC and I are gonna wrap up. But tell me about all the snow outside and what you guys got to do in the snow tonight.
It kind of looked like somebody got buried out there.
Yeah.
Yeah? What happened?
Well, we both got buried. And we probably, well, it went up to like my chest and then went up to Avery's head. And it went up to Avery's head, so it was pretty.
Wait, Avery, you fell and got buried and couldn't get out, huh? What happened? Tell me about that. What were you doing to get buried, or what were you doing where you got stuck?
Mama had me.
Mama had you?
Because that no get in my face. Yeah, on my face.
Did you go sliding into it? Is that what happened?
I don't know.
Yeah.
Jackson's trying to say something. I don't know what he's trying to tell me. What are you trying to say, buddy? Go ahead, say it.
Nothing.
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 He's nice getting
Never
shot.
mind.
All right, guys. Well, you guys want to say anything else before I let you guys go and JC and I wrap up and you guys can head upstairs for the night?
Bye.
Oh, we're getting ready to end the show though. Jackson wants to stay on. He really likes being on TV. Jackson's itching. We're gonna try to get Jackson his own YouTube channel soon and his own like little podcast soon. Love you, buddy. Thank you. All right, love you. Talk to you later. So if you guys see that, we might, I don't know, sometime soon over the next couple weeks. You want some water? We'll get some water upstairs for you.
Hey.
So, all right, buddy. Say bye, buddy.
Bye.
See you later. Thanks, guys.
All right, that was fun. That was definitely they enjoy. Hang on, guys, while they make their grand exit upstairs. They enjoy coming on. I know Jackson asked me weekly if he could come on.
Yeah.
It's always fun. Let me take that off. So if you guys are just joining us, we're just hanging out, just chit-chatting so everybody could kind of come on and see. We did have to postpone tonight's show. Joe Portner is out in Texas. Unfortunately, he has no power out there. We are rescheduled for Monday night, 12 or February 22nd. I don't know why I kept seeing 12. But February 22nd, and then we're having Ryan Nelson on the next night. So it's gonna be a fun time. Definitely have those two guys back to back. I probably ain't gonna sleep much next week. He's still bouncing around, huh? He's like his dad. I'm telling you.
Yeah, I believe I can totally tell that. I can totally tell that.
He's having fun back here.
So should we make the announcement about me?
Are you doing it? Are you making this?
Most likely.
Most likely.
We're most likely going to make this happen.
So you moving to Texas? You're gonna go get snowed in with everybody.
So I'm going to end up moving to Texas. So I'm not going to be producing the podcast with Aaron too much longer.
Oh,
But,
God, I gotta spend more time with my wife.
Yeah, she's gonna have to. That's all right. She did just fine the week that I wasn't able to make
She
it.
did
so-
good last week, too.
Yep,
Yeah,
I was
last week
watching
good.
because I was at the airport
Yeah.
and I tuned in real quick so that I could see what was going on. But yeah, I'm taking a job at a radio station down in Texas, KIXY FM 94.7. It's a top 40 radio station.
What town?
San Angelo.
What was the closest city?
So it's about 4 hours west of Dallas, about 6 hours east of El Paso, and about 3.5 hours northwest of Austin.
So you're in the middle of
It's in the middle of nowhere. It's an oasis town right on the edge of the Chihuahua Desert.
So anybody out there that lives in Texas, let me know if your guys are kind of close to where he's going to be at. I'm sure they're snowed in too.
It's really nice out there. It truly is, and it gets me back in radio that I've been doing for over 30 years. So I'm really looking forward to it. It's kind of a dream job. It's not corporate radio. It's independently owned, so I don't have any corporate overlords or anything like that. It's gonna be awesome.
Yeah, it sounds like fun, man. I can't wait. Yeah. It's gonna suck. So we got you for a couple more weeks, though, right?
A couple more weeks, most likely. Yeah.
Cool.
All depends on what my wife allows because we've got a lot of packing to do.
Well, let me know, and then I'll have to sneak my wife back in. She's gonna sit in, I know, on Monday night. You guys over here. She's gonna sit in on Monday night with us for a little bit and kind of get the hang of it. But she did good last week, so
Oh yeah, she did great.
I think she'll be good. It'll be fun.
Hey, what I want to know is how come nobody wanted to get on the show with us?
I don't
Robert,
know. Well, it's funny. 'cause
Jennifer, Brian, what's up, man?
Robert's in there. He's a former guest. Bill's in there. He's a former guest.
Yeah, well, get on here.
So, yeah, we definitely have a couple former guests out here, and we got-
Rich wants to go streaking.
yeah. Oh, so Jennifer is she is from Texas. I didn't know that.
Oh, where are you from, Jennifer? Exactly.
In the middle
where?
of Texas. So that where you're headed to?
No, I'm West Central is where I am. I'm West Central. So what, Jennifer? Dallas Fort Worth area or what? Takes a minute for her to post if she's even still here.
Yeah. These kids are crazy. Oh yeah. Speaking of crazy, I want to share. Let me see if I can find this real quick. I'm gonna have to kick these guys out for a second. In a second.
Is your pillow for
Nobody.
Not quite yet.
Let's see.
Daddy?
It got up to 80 in Florida, Carrie says.
Oh wow.
Bragging.
But if you guys are just tuning in, we did have to unfortunately postpone tonight with Joe Fortner. We're gonna have him on Monday night, so 6 more days he'll be back on. We'll have him and Ryan Nelson back to back next week. But speaking of crazy times, if you guys have not joined the app Clubhouse yet, definitely check it out. I strongly check it out if you're an iPhone user right now. It's iPhone user invite only. I think I only got one invite. I don't know what I'm going to do with it yet, but we'll wait and see what happens. I got 2. I'm saving one for somebody, and then I got 1 left. We'll see what happens. But check it out if you can. Get on the waiting list. If I get more invites, I'll definitely try to post something on my Facebook. I got to talk to Vanilla Ice the other night on this app.
No kidding.
And we actually talked about him possibly becoming a guest on this show next season.
Dude, that would be cool.
So there could be a Vanilla Ice podcast in the future. It was pretty cool. He jumped on this app and he was just having people pitch things to him. And
That's cool.
It's kind of like a Zoom feature or like a Teams feature if you use Microsoft Teams, where you can raise your hand and you have a stage in different areas. And so I just raised my hand and Vanilla Ice called me out. I don't know how or why he did, but he pulled me out and I got to pitch the whole podcast to him. But earlier today, I was in another Nashville group with a bunch of, I think Drew Parker was in there. I forgot who else was in there, but it's just, you get to network with some people. So if you have anything, if you have a podcast, if you have a business or anything that you're trying to network with people, this is definitely the app to be on. It's really cool. It's all voice activated. So it's kind of like a live podcast in different rooms as you go down the list. And everything and anything is on there. And I've been able to find everything to help you grow from marketing yourself to branding, everything. It's just some really cool stuff. Hey, bud, you're going to knock that water all over the place. I want you to head upstairs, okay? All right. I love you. All right. Yeah, we're gonna get wrapping up. But if you guys, definitely for iPhone users only. It's invite only right now. So if I do get any more invites, I'll go ahead and post it on my personal Facebook. If you guys are following me on there,
Welcome to the iPhone world, Carrie.
Well, that's what's cool about it, because I was in a group earlier and they're talking about 60% of all podcast downloads come from Apple Podcasts.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
And the other like 39% is from Spotify, and then the other 1% is Amazon's kind of chipping away at that a little bit. They'll them taking over Spotify eventually, but it's because every iPhone comes with the podcast app built in. So that's why.
Yep.
Whenever I post, I always gear towards iPhone users just for the 5-star reviews. And if you guys are listening out there, 5-star reviews of the show is always what I need. This will not go to the streaming services. This is just live only. But if you guys have not checked out Clubhouse, definitely get on the waiting list. Or if you know anybody that's on it, try to get an invite. It's a really cool thing just to jump around and have on, and just different rooms. It's pretty interesting. So I still got to play you that song we were talking about a couple weeks ago. I keep forgetting about that Trey Lewis song I got.
Oh, yeah.
Especially since you're going to be around Dallas. So,
right.
If anybody has any questions in the chat about the show or about any future guests, so we will have Fortner and Ryan Nelson back to back Monday and Tuesday of next week, the February 22nd and 23rd. Following that, in March, to end out the 3rd season, original church choir member Patty Tibb. So if you guys are out there and you guys are Eric Church fans, you guys seen her bouncing around, she's gonna be a hell of a good one to interview and have on this show. She is, if we could get her technology up, I don't know. Last I knew, she was still using Polaroid cameras. Dude,
those aren't going to come back.
I'm sure you'll be here for that show. That's
those
going
to come back.
And then our season finale this year, or for our 3rd season, will be Matt Kenyon. We rebooked the rescheduled show from December when we were going to have him on. He will be back on and round out the 3rd season. And then the 4th season kicks off with a guy from Australia. And
I just got to say, Jessica Payne, every time I see you come on, it freaks me out because I actually have a friend, Jessica Payne. You guys spell it the exact same way. It just freaks me out because I'm like, she is working right now, and if she's watching this podcast, she's in trouble. Sorry. Just had to throw that out there.
Oh, thanks, Gary. Yeah, we're just out here trying everything. If you guys missed the announcement, JC only has a couple more weeks left with us, and I will have a new co-producer / co-host coming on, which is gonna be it's gonna change the show a little bit. I don't know, we'll see what happens, but it's gonna be my wife, and it's gonna be interesting.
I think she'll be all right.
She'll be running the board, and she'll be jumping on the mic from time to time, and it'll be fun. So definitely be probably, I don't know. Her podcast is still one of the most viewed. And if you guys are out there, if anybody shared the Rob Williford podcast on Facebook, holy shit, I'll say it. We have like 120,000 views.
Nice.
It's my most viewed by far. But I don't know where it got picked up or what happened or what algorithm it ended up on.
Doesn't matter. I got it.
Last I checked, the Rob Williford episode has over 120,000 views on Facebook, which is insane. So thank you guys if any of you guys have shared that or anything else, but it's been awesome. The show's been growing, so love to see it. And 4th season is going to get interesting. I got a mental health guy from Australia coming on. Former WWE wrestler coming on.
That's cool.
A possible big time top 40 adult pop singer, I want to say, coming on, which we talked about him, hopefully him, which will be the first one breaking the mold out of the kind of singer-songwriter country world. I have a 1990s rap alternative artist possibly coming on. Some really cool things happening in the 4th season that thrown together. But happy Mardi Gras.
Yeah, I hope we don't throw us any beads. You don't want to see any of this. Just don't. Yeah, that's true. Oh, Jennifer says you posted it to Luke's page.
Yeah. It was definitely on Luke Combs's page. So I know that probably definitely took it off with Rob, and it was crazy. Just insane how many views it got. I don't know what happened or what algorithm loophole it found.
Well, whatever you did, do it again.
I don't because I normally I'll
Especially this show.
well, I'll throw a few dollars on per episode on like Facebook ads and stuff, but nothing too crazy. I mean,
yeah.
enough where every show has around 10 to 13,000 views here and there if they allow it. I know I tried to boost this is how Facebook marketing and Facebook ads work. If you guys are out there watching, it's funny. And then I actually got some cool tips on the Clubhouse earlier today. But I tried to boost JD Eagleson's show, but since he had a sign in the background that said Canada and it looked like the Molson beer sign, Facebook refused it and wouldn't let me boost it. Then I tried to boost ours, and since we talk politics,
they wouldn't let us.
It wouldn't let it do it, so it denied that.
That was our year-ender one, right?
Yeah. It's funny. I keep seeing something underneath the bold table, and it's Jackson.
And then Tommy.
Well, Tommy Chong, they shut down.
They shut us down 4 times.
But they still allowed me to boost it. I still was able to boost it. But then when I tried to, Nick Tressler, when he was on a couple weeks ago, I used on his poster him smoking a cigar. With smoke and everything coming up, they wouldn't let me boost that because they had him on there. And then there was another thing that, you know how we kept getting that error when I was trying to post to Facebook from Be Live, my third-party app? It was because I was using the Facebook logo on my posters. And since I was using the Facebook logo, it was not a Facebook.
They didn't approve it.
Yeah, approved, or it wasn't like sponsored by Facebook.
Right.
So I
copyright thing.
Yeah, I can't use their logos on all my stuff. So, oh my God. Every week I get to learn something new about marketing and everything else. That's why I love this podcast or this Clubhouse app, because everything's on there that you need to know. It's just cool. It's cool stuff. I was like, I'm meeting, like, you ever know that DJ Deadmau 5 or whatever? Ever hear of him? Or Deadmau5, I think his name is. He was on there the other night. I was listening to stuff. Dude, just some crazy stuff. Some interesting people on there that I never thought I would cross paths with. But
6 degrees of separation. You only need to find one person that can get you to another and get you to another. And next thing you know, you got church on here with you.
Dude, it's gonna make this podcast huge. Like I said, Bill asked earlier if I'll ever have him on. If I hit 1,000 episodes, I'll throw in. I'll send in an invite.
Don't wait for 1,000. 500.
I don't know. We'll see.
That's 10 years.
10 years?
Yeah.
All right.
That's doable. I think that's totally doable.
I gotta see what I'm gonna do for 100. I got an idea of who I want on for my 100th. I just gotta see if I can get his ass up here, because he's never wants to leave wherever he's at right now.
Who does in this kind of weather right now?
But he has been mentioned, and I mean, I really don't want to say too much, but his picture does sit behind me every week.
Yeah.
So he is, yeah. So we'll see what happens. But yeah, we'll figure it out.
Don't give away too much. Everybody's looking behind you right now, trying to figure out where what is.
A lot of people probably know who I've kind of wanted on this podcast. There's only one guy that I first time I ever saw Eric Church. Him and I were there, and then we started traveling around and seeing church together a lot, and yeah, so I'd love to have him on. We've talked about it. He said he was going to come up and do a show, so I'm holding him to it.
Is it the same person that I said should when it's time to interview you for your own show?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. He's the one I said that he'd be a good one to interview me.
I said that one show,
or at least ask me old questions.
One show, Aaron needs to be interviewed on his own show.
You'd be a good one to interview me, but like he'd be the one to like
he would know the inside
feed you stuff.
Yeah, well, he'd be on the inside. So
I mean, but as long as he never brings up Memphis and Buell Street, I'm good to go.
Well, now that you brought it up,
no, that's a story that I will take to my grave. That will never leave.
Yeah,
that's just, man, that was a fun night. Every now and then I'll share this picture of there's 3 guys, myself and 2 of my buddies, and we're standing on. My mom just texted me, "Yeah, mom, you know," but we're standing on Buell Street, and it's like, God, we almost got killed. It's just that look in our face, like we just got back from hell.
Well, you'll have to tell me that off the air.
Yeah, that would definitely it'll never be a story straight off the air.
That's okay. There are things like my wife and I, we have an agreement that if we're talking about something at home and she doesn't want me talking about it on the radio, she just says not for air. And so I'm not allowed to bring it up on the air. So this is your not for air story.
Yeah, that's definitely not for air story. I mean, other than that, I'm pretty much an open book, but that's one story that I just stupidity led us to a very bad part of town.
Well, stupidity does a whole lot of things.
With police tape and chalk. and barred windows.
Sounds like a good time to me.
No.
Yeah.
So, all right, guys. Well, we're gonna wrap up. Yeah, we were just here chit chatting. If you guys are just tuning in, we did have to postpone tonight's show due to Joe Fortner being in Texas without no power. So we're gonna bring him back on Monday night, February 22nd. And then Ryan Nelson will be on Tuesday night, February 23rd. So we'll be back-to-back nights next week.
I want to hit one thing.
Hey, Dave's not here, man, but I'm Tommy Chong. And you're listening to the Gainin Fast on Memphis podcast.
That's right, Tommy.
We had another one with him. We had a couple. I love doing these one-liners.
I know.
Tonight's one was going to be a good one. Wait till we have Joe back on because he has a song named High. That's really cool. I always try to find like songs that and just like Ashland Craft called my show Trainwreck. So I always just have fun with things.
The train wreck that is.
So it was really cool. But yeah, guys, definitely actually one thing I don't think I've shared on this just yet. Let me see.
What you doing now?
No, I put together our Patreon giveaway. If you guys not seen, but this month's freebies, this month's giveaway.
Oh, yeah.
I put that up together. A pretty cool package. If you guys are not in our Patreon, you guys might want to check this out. So everybody that's in the private sponsor, the $5 or up, is included in this. But we have the Raise Rowdy Takeover prize pack. But one of the coolest thing is I've been printing up these 10 by 10 metallic show posters. So exactly the poster you see on the screen right now of Job, and I'm getting all the artists to sign their posters. So in this giveaway this month, you're going to get 4 metallic posters, all signed by everybody this month. So Ryan Nelson, Job Fortner, Styles Hari, and Nick Tressler. You're going to get one signed by each one of them, plus a flag, a sticker, a koozie, a t-shirt, a hat, and God, just a lot of cool stuff.
That's cool.
I like doing these things every month. I take about a little bit of cash, throw it to the side, and that's our monthly freebies. We're just gonna throw everybody in there. There's about 50, 60 names in there.
Cool.
So I mean, odds of winning is pretty good. So once a month. But if you guys have not checked out our Patreon, I try to make a tier for everybody starting at just $1. Anything that really helps grow this show and keeps it going, where we could just so let me show you, send you guys a little bit of an idea or a little bit of a thing for what I use Patreon for. So Patreon really, like I say, it pays the bills, but it really helps keeps this show going. Ashland Craft at first, when we were talking about the after show, at first we couldn't, she wasn't going to do the after show, and I forgot what happened, but I was like, hey, I'll throw in $100 to your favorite charity. And what was really cool is when I did it was her touring people. So the people that really backed her up, that is out of work right now, that's who we sent the $100 to. So it was really, really neat to see how that was. But because I have Patreon, the show has a little bit of a budget. And because I have that, I was able to have her come on for 3 songs on the after show and send a check to $100 to help some stagehands and stuff in Nashville. So it was a pretty cool little thing that we do. And I'll offer different artists every now and then that we put back into the show. So I love doing stuff like that. I did talk about last week how we're going to start doing the tree planting for every 1,000 downloads we get. So I do got to catch up because we got 5,000 downloads. So I do got to get 5 trees planted in the show's name. And we're going to start doing that. It's something that I know Eric Church did really early on in his career. He did the tree choir where he got together and he would plant trees. And it's just something that would be fun. I think we would do. But we're partnering with One Tree. And yeah, for every 1,000 downloads, we're going to plant a tree. So just exciting things coming up in the future. Yeah. But you got anything to add on, or are you ready for next week?
I am ready for next week. Carrie, I'm holding you to that. We'll see you next week.
Oh, yeah.
Jennifer, stay warm. Everybody, stay warm. Stay safe.
You want to say bye?
Bye.
So, yeah, we're going to wrap up, guys. If you guys have anything for us, send the show a message. If you guys have anything for any guest ideas or anything like that, send us a DM on either Instagram, Facebook, anything. Yeah, stay warm, stay safe. It's crazy to see snow all the way down to Texas, and that's what affected tonight's show. So, yeah, we'll see you guys soon. We'll talk soon.
Take it easy.
See you guys Monday.
The Gainin Fast on Memphis podcast with Aaron Shriver is brought to you by Arlo Revolution. As we close the book on another chapter, remember, music gives a soul to the universe, wings to the mind, flight to the imagination, and life to everything. Next week, Aaron connects more melodies and memories with other fans and the artists they love. Thanks for being a part of this musical journey, and we'll see you next time on the Gainin Fast on Memphis podcast with Aaron Shriver.